Okay? Now, re-expression, looking at alternative ways to be able to bring your issue to life, to then be able to help you have new and different ideas. There's many ways in which you can do this. However, the first thing is the 3 ways in which you can do it. This is not an exhaustive list, but it is 3 ways in which it helps me to remember how to be able to shake things up a little bit. First thing are the words that you use to talk about the issue that you're having, okay, or the ideas that you want to have. So for words, you can change the metaphors around it. So certainly, some of you might now know that my wife is French, and when she talks about some of the shops that she likes to go and get a sandwich, she goes, darling, I want to go to Pret a Manger. It's about as posh as we get in our house, all right? She goes, I want to go to Pret a Manger. Now, what kind of sandwiches do they serve at Pret a Manger?
Posh ones.
So posh ones, yeah? Give me an idea. What kind of cheese do you get at Pret a Manger? Emmental, Brie, Gruyere, yeah, Roquefort. Okay, what kind of ham do you get? What kind of meats do you get?
Parma.
Cured.
Parma ham, cured meats. What kind of bread do you get at Pret a Manger?
Artisan
bread. It smells so good. Have some of this. Now, what does Pret a Manger stand for in English? Ready to eat. Now, what kind of sandwiches do you think I serve a ready to eat?
White bread.
White bread.
Cheese and pickle.
Cheese and pickle. What happens to my cheese in my sandwiches?
Sweaty.
Sweaty. What happens to the corners? Because it's got corners, my bread. They curl up, don't they? What kind of bread do we have?
Mother's pride.
Doorstop. Doorstop. Yeah? Right, okay. So, you can obviously change the words. You can kind of like play around with them. It's almost about abusing the kind of language around your particular issue. So, play around with this stuff. We're going to do it on your issue. And how we're going to do this is I'm going to ask everyone to stand up. Because I like the whole acting out thing. I'm going to give you a sense of how powerful this can be. So, we're going to still be keeping to the brief. I can't believe it's a bank manager, you know, and then also somebody going, given an experience that feels like it came from anywhere but a bank. Alright, it's that whole experience thing. So, Virgin and Virgin Atlantic talking about, you know, it makes you feel like a rock star. We are going to recreate a club. Okay, could you find some club tunes for me as well? Now, I have here 11 pieces of paper. They are 11 rolls in which you are going to be throwing yourselves into. We're only going to do it. It's hard! It's hard! Oh my God, what are you going to do? Chris, okay, so Dawn, what's going on with you? How are you?
I'm good.
How are you feeling?
Great.
How are you feeling about the party?
It's all over there.
It's all over there, right? Why? What happened to you? Why were you all over there?
It's over the door.
Because you're the doorman, right? So you stand by the door. Did you feel as if, I mean, was it a long-lasting kind of like experience that you had? Or was it a kind of, you know, what happened?
I'm at the door.
Good, I'm liking this. Ex-girlfriend, boyfriend, you know, what happened to you?
Well, it was great to be around the rock star again. I wanted everyone to know that I was the ex, and I think we connected. And,
Is that what you were doing? Were you doing this?
Yeah, no, I was getting in her face.
Oh, right.
That's not going to lie.
Great, how did you do it, stalker? What was going on with you?
I was like creeping around the windows, and then when I got in, I managed to get in, but then they were having fun, and I was just kind of weirdly around the outside, so I wasn't really involved, but I was...
Oh, okay. Ona, how did you feel? What were you doing?
It was great. It was great to have them, but they need new bodyguards.
Why did they need new bodyguards?
Because there were just too many people, and I needed to get the rock star to the bar, and they were just, you know, it's not my job to protect them, it's my job to get them a drink, make sure they're having a good time, and the bodyguards were just rubbish.
Okay, interesting. So, Bodyguard, how was it for you?
So yeah, it was fine. Like when we arrived, all good, and then suddenly it was kind of overwhelming. There were kind of fans, and there were stalkers, and there were ex-girlfriends, and it was just trying to kind of control it. It was an unexpected situation, I guess.
An unexpected situation and trying to control it. Great heart. What's going on?
I was working really, really hard when my ex met my present girlfriend. I didn't want them to talk.
So there were certain things you didn't want people to talk about, but there were certain
Exactly, yeah. So I was going very, very fast at a certain stage when they were talking.
Okay, nice one. Tell me, how did it go for you? I'm trying to remember what you were.
Girlfriend.
Oh, the girlfriend. Lovely. How were you, girlfriend? How was it? Wonderful. What was wonderful about it?
Just wonderful.
How did you
Right to express it in the box.
How did you feel meeting the ex? Oh, how did you feel meeting the ex? Threatened.
Well, just the ex thought that they were going to become the current. It was like, you're right.
How did you deflect the ex away from the rock star?
I just fit body. Like, I just,
Oh, so you're literally a body block. Adoring fan, how was it for you?
Yeah, it was, well, a bit frustrating actually, because firstly I had to talk to the other rock star. And I was kind of just looking over his shoulder to see when the real rock star was coming in. And then there were just so many people, so I couldn't get close. I was trying to throw myself and get autographs and photos, and it just wasn't really happening.
Very nice indeed. So tell me, how rival rock star, how was it for you?
Well, I mean, it's just a farce, isn't it? I mean, it's just PR and hype. No one was really realising the true genius in the band.
Excellent.
I'm going to ask you, I'm going to only give you 3 minutes, alright? Just use that as stimulus to come up with an idea about what kind of experience you could create for your bank.